morning. This is Daddy Day Trader with an accountability series update day 26. And let's see, today I got up early, went for a run about 4:30, and it was snowing out. So my run was particularly difficult this morning. It was like running in sand. But, got up there, got some exercise, came in. I think I got in about 5 o'clock to my trading station. And there was two gappers that were kind of weak and not even above 100%. Those both went on to not do much. So it was kind of a boring morning. But when the market opened, there was quite a few stocks that were jumping around and moving. And so there was a lot of activity. And sometimes I find it challenging to track like 5 or 6 stocks that are kind of all moving around quickly at the same time. So I felt a little bit scattered today. But one of the lessons I was thinking about was in one of the books that I've read. I heard that you should never get into you should never enter a stock without like knowing your plan, which includes like your exact exit number, and then your profit targets. I never quite like bought off on that. It never really made sense. I was like, whatever, I buy it when it goes up and I sell it when it goes down. That was kind of like my strategy. And today I put a lot more thought into looking at an individual stock, placing my price points, and then also really dialing in my exit point, exactly where I would exit if I was to buy in at a certain price. And that made it easier to get out at a certain price. I think in the past, and this is pre-market before I can do my live stops. In the past, what's happened is something's going up, so I buy in, and then I have no idea where I should stop out at, so I just let it go, and it goes like down $1 a share or whatever. This time I was like, okay, if I get in at $2, I want to be out at $1.95. It drops down that much. So definitely felt that was kind of like a light bulb moment maybe today, is really understanding like, okay, if you get in here, get out here. And then it makes me like kind of abide by my stops better, or abides by like a mental stop better than if I just like say I'll get out when it drops. So I'm going to keep doing that moving forward, is really deciding on where you want to stop out at, so that I don't get, you don't kind of hold a stock too long if it's going down and showing the reversing trend on you. So that was good. I felt good about that. Today I'm up $1.59. I'm actually green on 4 stocks, and then I traded 7 total on the other 3. Out of the 7, I have 0, like zeros, no gain or loss. And that's because today I was sort of getting into something, and if it didn't go up immediately, I was cutting it before it would go down and hit my 1% stop loss, which was effective at keeping me out of the red. But also I did jump out of a few trades that did continue to go up. So not sure if that's, if my reds would have, I think, had I been in those greens, would it have outpaced my reds? I'm not exactly sure, but I feel like I can practice staying in a stock longer. I need to practice staying in a stock longer as it's going up, and then cutting it as it gets down to my break-even point. So all in all, it was a pretty good day. I felt pretty good, actually, I think also since I was green on the day, I did have a little bit of angst about entering in new trades. So I stayed out of a few trades, which is not what I've been doing lately. I've been kind of trying to get everything. And I stayed out of a few successful trades. So I'm going to work on that tomorrow, is, if you set levels and you want to buy at that level and it goes to that level, you should probably, and nothing else has changed, you should execute on that trade and not worry about your P&L. So I guess I did get a little gun shy today, unfortunately, which kept me out of some good trades. But I think with just more practice and keep setting those levels and buying in when you want it, when you've set those levels and they hit them. And I was trying to set my levels like artificially higher than I usually would as far as when to buy in, and I think that worked as well. Not catching as many false breakouts. If a stock's really moving, it should prove itself that it's doing that, and I tried to do that on the stocks today, and I didn't catch any like huge flushes. Didn't catch like a crazy false break. There was a lot of false breaks today, as there is every day, and I didn't really get stuck in them or feel like I was disappointed in a trade. So it's good. I'm excited. I'm going to come back tomorrow and kind of do the same thing I did today. I think I was a lot more particular. I have a lot less trades than the last couple days. So I think setting those expectations a little higher for the price action, as far as how far it has to move before I buy in from its previous point, is a way to keep me from over trading, as well as really hitting those stocks that are showing some true momentum and not just like a trap to get a bull to jump in and then flush on them. So yeah, that's my update for today. And yeah, we'll be back at it tomorrow. So this has been a Daddy Day Trader Accountability Series update day 26. It was a snow day, so I took a break and went and played with all the kids. Our oldest didn't have to go to school until 2 hours later today, so we got to go and play in the snow and do sleds and everything else, and that was great. So, and then I came back in and I saw that I didn't miss anything for like the last hour and a half. I looked at my alerts and like I had a couple alerts go off, but they didn't go off in the way that I would have purchased the stock. So that was good to see. Nothing like went crazy while I was gone. So that's always nice when you take a step away and you come back and nothing's really changed. I'm glad I didn't waste, an hour and a half sitting here watching these charts do nothing for that long. So I'll leave my computer on. I don't think I'll take any more trades today, just because it seems like it's really slowed down. And maybe I probably won't take any more trades, but if I do, I'll report back tomorrow. All right, guys. Again, Daddy Day Trader Accountability Series update day 26. See y'all tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. Take care.